Hello everyone. In this video presentation, I'm going to introduce a WebQuest called Who Has Stolen the Diamond, which directs students to solve a case in a detective story. And I would outline how the detective story can be used as the main genre to guide students to read and output. In the up left corner of this slide is a screenshot of the web page. This WebQuest is designed to use a detective story as hook to stimulate students' motivation to learn the chapter. Throughout the learning process, students will have a virtual partner, Sherlock Holmes, to ensure a cohesive story flow and give instructions where necessary. Buttons function as signposts and separate the learning chapter into smaller units to finish, and self-checklists are inserted to help students monitor their own progress, and always-on buttons to go backwards or forward. Students can complete the learning tasks on the WebQuest via the embedded platform, or they can be directed to the platforms by clicking on the links. During the investigation stage, students will read an ebook as a class reader with plenty of interactive elements, such as audios, hyperlinks, and choices. Integrating an ebook allows students to read at their own pace, and under the asynchronous mode, students of different levels can decide on the times to read the ebook, and the book provides teachers guidance from beginning to end, and the audio recordings are attached to the dialogues. There are underlines to help students notice the keywords, hyperlinks to direct students to the word bank, and pictures to visualize for students. When reading, students will tell the suspect from his wrong introduction of his duties and his wearing the diamond ring. To cater for learner diversity, after reading the story, the book is arranged with choices for students to make on whether to proceed to the word bank or go back to page 4 to reread the story to find the suspect before later proceeding the WebQuest. To check students' learning outcome and investigation result, Socrates is used to create a post-reading quiz. The platform can help visualize students' performances with the built-in function, and the questions are in the form of multiple choice and short answer. The use of MC questions on Socrates can provide instant feedback to students, while short answer to comprehension questions can contribute to more cognitive thinking. Padlet is used to evaluate students' ability in using vocabulary and grammatical structures taught in the book. In this writing task, students will follow teacher guidance to write sentences with target grammatical structures, which prepares them for completing the speaking task in lesson 2. After that, there is an interactive educational video created with Edpuzzle. It is added into the WebQuest for providing a golden opportunity for scaffolding the next speaking task. Different levels of information are provided in the video to help students to organize their writing, including writing steps, good examples to imitate, and comparisons of good and bad examples. Through this activity, students' comprehension can be tested immediately with both multiple choice and open-ended questions. The design of the questions is based on error selection theory. Some MC questions aim at texting both the content and grammar used in the video, and the questions are all supplemented with notes. The open-ended questions let students reflect on the differences between a good and bad example. The last stage of the double lessons is a speaking activity for students to produce language output through recording a 2-minute talk show on Flip. At this stage, the output is transformed from writing to speaking. And in class, Students will first decide on the job and then use mind map to organize ideas. During the process, they can refer to the guiding questions listed in the instruction. And after class, each student needs to prepare and record a video to introduce his or her dream job. They can brainstorm interesting contents based on their chosen dream job and put on fancy clothes and use props to make a unique video. They are able to watch others' videos and give comments to each other. Based on the SAMR model developed by Dr. Ruben Puentedura, the design of the WebQuest can be evaluated on 4 tiers. At substitution level, the learning items are integrated within a website instead of textbooks and worksheets. The detective story, online quiz, video sharing, instructional videos are all in digital form. Building off the substitution phase at augmentation tier, students can take advantage of newer digital features such as hyperlinks, buttons, audios, and videos in the package and get instant feedback when doing MC questions. They are able to add feedback and follow-up posts to peers sharing videos. The Edpuzzle instructional interactive video enables error correction explanation to be presented in advance. Another advantage is that students can watch it repeatedly after class to enhance their understanding. Progressing beyond the enhancement phase into the transformation phase. At modification tier, all of the tasks are embedded in the website as a package for higher accessibility, and the process of assigning, collecting, grading, and providing feedback is streamlined through the use of the WebQuest. The original story is adapted and photos are modified to satisfy students' needs. Students do not only receive input, but also have the opportunity to internalize and output, which also helps achieve students teaming up with each other and commenting each other's work. To evaluate the WebQuest on the highest tier, the story format can be shared with other colleagues to teach other topics with immediate, timely, and thorough feedback provided by peers and teachers, and assessment tools integrated to test students' understanding at the same time. According to the TPAC framework developed by Mishra and Kohler in 2006, teachers in the digital era should take into consideration 7 types of knowledge to effectively achieve educational technological integration, namely content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, technological knowledge, and TCK, PCK, and TPK, and the knowledge that unifies all technological, pedagogical content knowledge. Regarding technological knowledge, this WebQuest provides students with access to various learning materials and improve their information technology skills when they apply the e-platforms, Edpuzzle, and YouTube as video instructional materials, Book Creator as reading material, Socrative as assessment tool, Padlet as preparatory writing platform, and Flip as demonstration platform and assessment tool for students' speaking product. Content knowledge involves both lexical and grammatical language focuses, including vocabulary on jobs and working locations, collocations to describe job duties, and the simple future tense for talking about dream jobs. The flow of the double lessons follows the learning cycle of task-based language teaching, TBLT. In pre-task stage, they are exposed to enough language input with the ebook, Edpuzzle video, Padlet describing activity, and then they need to make a speech to apply what they have learned. And lastly, teachers will reiterate the language focuses and discuss with the class about their speeches. Basically, I have introduced the WebQuest to you and evaluated the effectiveness of it based on the SAMR model and the TPEC framework. Here is the reference. Thank you for listening. Bye.